All right, guys, welcome back to The Witcher 3. So, previous episode, we were kind of going around exploring Novigrad. We got here a couple of episodes ago, and we haven't really been pushing the main story all too much. But there's a lot to do in Novigrad, so we're trying to do a lot of the side quests and, kind of make our way through the city in an organic way. But today we're going to continue pushing the side quests. We're going to push the main story as well. Previous episode we were trying to help out Hattori, who is an elf. He's a master craftsman, and apparently we're trying to get his shop up and running. So we're kind of proceeding through that quest. At some point in time, we're going to hop back into the main story, and we got to continue looking for a few of the women that are associated with Dandelion. And we're trying to find where Dandelion is, because he could have some connection with Ciri. He might know where Ciri went to or where she is. So that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying it. It has been a lot of fun, and we're not going to waste any time, guys. We're going to get into it. So we're over here outside the Golden Sturgeon, because we got to go look for a pirate, or a former pirate, called Sucris. And he's going to be like a bodyguard for Hattori. Oh, he's out back. He is out back. But I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm going to turn up the freaking game.
Yes, I should interject.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plowing business. You need a smack, is that it?
We got to fight him. That's how we got to prove our worth.
Come on.
Ah, shit. Wait, that was too fucking easy, guys. He didn't stand a chance.
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Sucris, you did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside.
Okay.
What brings you here, Geralt?
You and a merchant, why'd you fight?
You and the merchant. What was that about?
Why my sis wedded that ploughing rotter is beyond me.
That was your brother-in-law?
Prick-in-law, more like. Sweet talk me at first. Skellige mead, we need barrels, we'll be rich men. So, I brought it in. Then he starts going on about unforeseen storage costs, net gross balances, and I don't know what else.
Business and family just don't mix.
Exactly, mate.
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Favor for a favor, aren't we?
I'm gonna kill you, Hattori. Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
Brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
Okay.
Damn it. I'll do it. Where'll I find him?
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of mead. It was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to do?
Nay, but it's fair.
I feel like these quests are never easy. It's like we got to do one thing for somebody else, and we got to do another thing for another person. I guess that's why Geralt's so freaking annoyed. Okay, so we gotta convince the Skellige merchant to pay his debts to Sucris. Which... Oh, he's right here. It's not far at all. It's the golden hour over here in Novigrad.
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palm trees sprout on Skellige.
Which is never.
Palm trees have sprouted on Skellige. Now pay up.
It can't be. Of course I shall pay Sucrus. A letter of credit acceptable? Redeemable at the Vivaldi's bank? Yes. I'm on my way.
It's that easy, guys. That easy. Use our Jedi mind tricks on the guy. Okay. So obviously that is the benefit of having that one skill unlocked. I think it's called like delusion. All right, so we're gonna go back to Sucrus and tell him that his brother-in-law is gonna pay that debt, and that everything is a-okay.
Robin's supper I never refuse. Greetings.
Hi, Geralt. How you doing?
Took care of it. Trader said he'd give you a letter of credit issued by the Vivaldi's bank.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on access once, the bastard. You working for him?
You could say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for him. Don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
There it is, guys. We got the freaking bodyguard for Hattori. So we're gonna go back to him. Before we do, I'm gonna check out this innkeep. I think he might.
What'll it be?
We might be able to play him in Gwent.
What are you serving?
He's got a couple cars. Our we're gonna offload. Damn. We're gonna offload a lot of these saddles. Some of this other stuff that we don't need, this junk. And then we're gonna buy those cars for our Skoyatel faction. Okay.
Not hungry, not thirsty, but I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Okay, let's see here. So our Northern Realms total unit card strength is 138, which is not bad. Our Skoyatel is not very good, to be honest. Neither is our monster. Our Nilfgaard is not that bad. But we're going to keep rocking the Northern Realms for the time being, so we continue to, you know, gather more cards and improve our deck. What's going on, Fred? What you up to, man? Now we're probably gonna be chilling in Novigrad for a little bit. I would imagine. I mean, I can't put a number on it, but next couple of episodes we're probably gonna stay in Novigrad. I think I mentioned this in the previous stream, but I want to try to do as much as we can in Novigrad before we head over to Skellige. There's a couple. I think there's a couple of quests that we can't necessarily complete. Like we have to go to Novigrad and then come back. But I want to try to do everything before we venture out off to Skellige. But I appreciate you for hopping in, man. All right, so he took that spy. I wonder if he's probably gonna play it. But yeah, man, we still got a lot of stuff to do in Novigrad. Okay. I'm gonna play Kira card. Go with the archer, because I might play Frost. But we'll see. Okay, so they passed. Alright, we'll pass too, because we're gonna win. We'll get a card, which... Oh, come on. Pull some cards from his deck. Alright, that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna pass. Fuck it. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna play our fog card. Got this. But yeah, at some point in time, we gotta partake in the Gwent tournament here in Novigrad, which should be a lot of fun. But our deck is nowhere near where it probably should be. And I also think too, we can leave Novigrad, do everything in Skellige, and then come back and, well, I don't know. We might have to compete in the tournament before we leave. I can't remember if you get locked out of that quest. Because I know some quests you could fail, depending on like where you're at in the story. Alright, so we got a Biting Frost card. Really, bro? That was completely pointless. Skellige has a good cutscene at the start. Yeah, I think, dude, the whole Skellige act, I guess you could call it Act 3 in the game, it is a whole vibe, for sure. Like, it might be one of my favorite parts in the entire game. I think I mentioned that too. But like, when you first get to Skellige, or when I first played the game and I got to Skellige and you're standing on the shoreline, I think that was the moment I was like, alright, dude. Like, this game is completely goated. Like, it felt like an entirely different game. Like, a new game. And I think Acts 1 and 2, Act 1 being Velen, Act 2 being Novigrad. You know, it's a pretty substantial amount of time that you're already playing or invested into the game, and then when you get to Act 3, it's it gets even crazier. Don't get locked out of that one? Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Because I think on a couple, well, maybe one of my playthroughs, I did it like towards the end of the game. Okay, so we're gonna go talk to Tori.
Greetings, Hattori. See, Sucrus already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was forced to sell him a few axes at the wholesale price, but I was glad to do it. Thank you.
Okay.
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so. He bought them cheap from swordmakers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel. But if you... No. You'd never agree.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use. We could borrow a little.
What are you getting me into? Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It isn't? So what is it? Poetic justice? How did I get sucked into this? And why?
It's simple. The best swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet, catapults.
All right.
Bro, we don't need a fucking
Assuming
trebuchet.
I agree. How do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sucrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Okay, so the smell of ammonia. All right, so we're gonna gather Sucrus and his boys. Just don't go to Kaer Morhen if you want to do that quest. Yeah, I think we're actually gonna do it before we go to Skellige, just to get it over with. We'll probably save it towards like the end of Act 2, like when we get to the point when we know like we're getting close. We're about to leave and go to Skellige.
Greetings.
Oh, Geralt. How are things?
Hattori's got a job for us.
Great. I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable. I know where Van Horn stores his goods. The boys and I will go there, look around. Meet us near the Sturgeon.
Fine. When?
After dark, of course. See you there.
Okay, so we gotta meet him. So I think we're progressing through this quest to try and help out Hattori. But at some point in time, pull up the quest log. We're gonna go and finish the Fist of Fury. We gotta actually fight the Tailor, and then I want to do that other Witcher contract, Lord of the Wood. But we'll probably do it when we get to like potentially level 17. While we're in here, let's take a look to see where some of these treasure or some of these Witcher diagram or Witcher armor sets are located. So we got one way over here. We got one where we're at this island that we never actually went to investigate. We kind of came up this way, but we held off on going over here. There's one over there. We got part number 1 for the cat school. Oh shit, that was actually relatively close. So we got one there. Oh, I missed this one, guys. So we came up that way to do that Witcher contract. I think we defeated, what was it, the basilisk or some shit like that, but I guess I just missed the diagram in that cave, so we'll have to go back that way at some point in time. Like I said before, the cat school is not my favorite, armor set in the game, but it's cool to collect it. Just for like a collector's sake, I wanna grab it. We actually have one over here. Wait, did I not grab that one too? Okay. Got one over here in Oxenfurt. We got one in Bellin. Guess I missed that too. Oh, it's over at that ruin. Okay. Why would you need a trebuchet? I don't know, bro. That's like the fucking third time that Hattori's mentioned the damn trebuchet. Like, what is Geralt gonna do with the trebuchet, man? Like, you need multiple men to operate that. Okay, so we have... Oh, I missed this one too. Okay, so we missed the diagram for part number 2 for the Griffin. All right, this is Skellige. Those are all Skellige. Okay, so we'll figure out what we're gonna do with the treasure hunt quest. Oh shit. But yeah, appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. It's good to be back at the game. I'm really enjoying the playthrough so far. No. We're not gonna go to Skellige today. I would imagine. I was saying like I can't put a number on like how many streams we have left before we get close to going to Skellige, but I'm gonna try to do as much as we can here in Novigrad before we actually move to. We venture off to Skellige. So I'll probably say like what? I mean, depending on how much we progress right now, like 2 or 3 episodes, 3 episodes maybe. Man, over here walking past the...
All right, we know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark them with chalk. We'll get a cart in the meantime.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse. Then we'll go in.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna mark the containers with some chalk so that he knows which ones to grab. Yeah, that's how I feel like the game is just it plays like I was saying in the previous stream. I feel like there's a way that you can play this game in an organic way. Like the devs had a specific way that they sort of plotted out the quest, and I feel like it just makes sense to kind of go through and do. I think there's a way in that we can sneak in a different way. But yeah, I think.
What the hell? It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, ploughing nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
A witcher? Well, it all makes sense now. Mr. Dwarf, do not listen to him. The bastard will curse us.
Ye trade heads with troll. A friend of Yappin Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off or I'll lose my temper. Now!
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
But yeah, I was trying to say, like, I feel like there's a specific way you could to play the game in an organic way. Kind of like navigating through the the different acts, like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. And I think doing everything in Novigrad and then going to Skellige is like the best way to kind of play through the game, in my opinion. Like out of all the different times that I've played the game, I think that's the best like approach to go with. What's going on, Bling? Did you did you jump into The Witcher, man? Did you play for like an hour? So we could pay him, or we can use our Jedi mind tricks, I think.
What I'm looking for is none of your business. Ought to just let me through.
Way's all clear.
That guy's in The Witcher 2. I've never played The Witcher 2, Fred. So I don't know. I had no idea.
Where are those crafting supplies?
Okay, so we gotta find... use our Witcher sense to find the crates containing crafting supplies. Right here.
Does stink of ammonia. Must be it. That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
Okay, so we're gonna tell Sucrus to take the... I thought there was a different way we could get in here. There is. I think if you take that, there's like a window right... Oh, maybe not. Unless I'm thinking about a different quest.
Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker?
Aye, Geralt. It's the bloke Tori told us about. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
Sucrus, why are you here? With the sorcerer? Ah, now I see. That is one hell of a jest you've pulled.
Hattori sent you? That ploughing non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string.
Damn.
But first, we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
Alright, let's fuck it, let's do it.
Give him here, Sucrus.
Tweerside!
Ow, shit. I like that guy's like, he's a warlock. Ow, you fucking piece of shit.
Let's end this.
I mean, what am I doing, guys?
How long you gonna make me wait?
That guy's getting his ass whooped. He keeps falling on his ass. Somehow he's not dying.
We could conquer all Nilfgaard with this fighter. Sucrus, forgive me. I love you like a brother, you unkempt bugger. Friends?
Course, friends. What good has Beckering ever brought us?
Where's that Draka that hit me?
Don't mean to spoil your reunion, but what'll we do with Van Horn?
We'll take him to Skellige before he comes to. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I had to pay him a visit too.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to Hattori. Get our sword. Watch out, you don't get demonetized when you go to Skellige. I don't think we'll get demonetized. I mean, I don't know if the music's licensed or not, but I think we'll be okay. Even if we do, like, I mean, I don't get like paid for any of my videos right now. So, and honestly, like I would prefer to. It was the same thing with Death Stranding. I would prefer you guys to kind of listen to the music and instead of you know, me shutting off the game audio just to fucking not get demonetized. Because the music in Skellige is absolutely breathtaking. So I think we'll play it regardless.
We can go at it here or at my place. You choose.
Hey, it's all good, man. At least you tried, Bling.
Fucking hate whores.
You
Yeah, my guy over here saying I fucking hate whores. That's crazy.
Lay me down with a barrel of
But yeah, man, hopefully this playthrough, you can watch this playthrough and kind of get a...
and over me coffin.
Just sit back and enjoy the story.
What's it like? Beheading a
You might
deer?
restart Starfield. Hey, go for it, man. Go for it, bro.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmiths. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Glad to hear it.
You've no notion how glad I am. Have no need of sucrus anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
Okay. Let me see what he
What do you
has.
have on offer?
I think he should be able to craft. Oh, we got a couple maps that we can buy for some Witcher gear. We'll buy those real quick. We're gonna offload. Do I have any weapons I could sell? I do. Get rid of those. Let's see what he can he actually do? Okay, so he could do the Griffin, like the Witcher swords. So we can actually do the Griffin silver sword, the enhanced version of the Griffin sword, but we got to be at level 18. And we probably got to go grab, because I think I crafted it, but I think I left it in our stash. So we'd have to pull it out of our stash in order to craft that. But I think what I'm trying to aim for is to get the Forgotten Woven armor. But we got to be at level 20. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for. But I guess while we're here, we'll repair our gear.
So now can you craft me something extraordinary?
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your new sword.
Okay. So we're gonna wait a couple days to get our sword. I don't think the sword is like anything special, to be honest, but it's cool to like just to collect it. All right, so we're gonna finish. We're gonna go over here and fight the tailor. I think he's outside the gate, yeah. So we'll head that way. And then we could potentially... I might come over here and do this. We're going to do that Witcher contract. So we're going to head out that way. But yeah, Blink, go for it, bro. Like, hop into... Restart some Starfield.
What's he doing here?
In the cutscene, some of the cutscenes, the music is... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, the same thing happened with Death Stranding when we streamed it. A lot of the videos, a lot of the live streams got demonetized. Like, even though my videos don't make money right now, a lot of them were getting demonetized for, like, future, in a future sense. But honestly, I feel like it's a game where you have to have the music on to kind of like fully immerse yourself in the game. So I'm not turning the shit off, man. We're leaving that shit on. Taylor's annoying to fight. But like the Taylor's easy to fight, man.
Is the tailor cut out to remain champion?
I mean, I feel like he tries to get a cheap shot in like early on, but
expecting you. We're already taking bets.
You've been weighed, you've been measured, and you've been found scrawny. In what world could you possibly defeat me?
The newcomer may seem all skin and bones.
that line was actually from A Knight's Tale. If you guys have ever seen that movie,
Bloody Baron of Velen.
Champ is a dick.
This elf's a dick. That been the case with all champions of Novigrad?
No, I am the first. Do you know why they call me the Tailor? It began after I gutted some men with these very hands.
I knew that was gonna be a shitty story.
Okay. But yeah, Fred and Bling, I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. It means a lot.
I'm here to fight the tailor, so let's do this.
Novigraders, one and all, a momentous occurrence. Before us in just minutes, Geralt of Rivia will face the tailor.
Come here, bitch. Uncle Durden wants to sew you a new face.
Damn, he just called us fucking bitch, bro. You better get his ass whooped.
Oh, come on.
Oh shit. Oh, he gets those like quick jabs in. That's right. Yeah, take that shit. Luckily, I'm pretty good at countering, so like he's got nothing. He's about to get his ass. Dropped it under like a minute. Oh shit.
Champion no more. Henceforth, the title belongs to the Drifter. If you've not had your fill of slapabouts just yet, you'll find other eager challengers in Velen and Skellige.
Okay, so we got the one in Skellige. That's pretty much the last one that they have. How can a video get demonetized for the music? So it depends on like the license. So like the owner of the music, you know, it might be like a copyright, so like they might not allow it, the music to be played by like they have to give permission in order for the music to be played, you know what I mean? So if, and it's crazy, dude, because YouTube will detect like 10 seconds of a fucking song and it'll just be like, it won't even have like lyrics per se. It'll just be like a melody and it'll detect it, whatever AI fucking algorithm they have. And it'll just like tag your video. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so we're gonna do the Lord of the Wood Witcher contract. We're gonna go talk to Brienne Hutch. I think he's over here at the Cunny of the Goose Inn. So we'll head that way. Last time you did it was like level 5 on Death March. Yeah, bro, if you're over here in Novigrad at level 5, yeah, it was probably going to be a little bit challenging, for sure.
Hey-ya!
I think that's the one thing about the game is like, if you, you know, jump to a certain section of the game before, I mean, obviously, like, we've kind of been talking about that throughout the playthrough. Like, this Witcher contract's level 25, we're at 16. Which you would think, like, what the hell, you can't do that, but, the game can be a little forgiving in terms of like the level to like your current player level to like the quest level. But then again, like if you, for instance, like if you're level 3 and you try to do this contract, like it's gonna be a fucking struggle. Like you would still be able to like complete the quest, but it'll be extremely intense. But Fred, did you have the enemy scaling on? I know that probably only applies to like enemies that are under your level, like a lower level. It's not necessarily for like enemies above. Okay, so we're gonna talk to this guy.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Saw the notice. Let's say I'm interested.
That's good. Grand even. Name's Breen Hotch. I posted that slip.
Gonna need details.
Course. Well, through a series of regrettable events, I came to own a spread of forest ripe for logging, near Novigrad. At a distance from any roads, but quite near the port. Easy gold, right? Just hire some lumberjacks and count the coin.
Meant details about the monster, not your business.
Oh, it's all linked, see? I took on some dwarven loggers, but they came to me, claiming the forest haunted. Thought them lazy, nothing more. Then one day, they went in the wood, and only one returned. Said some forest devil had attacked them.
Okay, we're gonna haggle with them.
Let's talk about my pay, because the current offer's just not enough.
Okay, so let's go to, let's try 300. That might be a little too high. Yeah.
You're not cheap, but I can see you've tried to be reasonable. We might still agree a price.
All right, we'll go to 290. You better take it, bro.
You're not cheap, but I can see you've tried to be reasonable. We might still agree a price.
Yeah, but you're gonna make me go down to fucking 260. Well, we're not even haggling at this point. All right, 280. 280.
Very well. Let us say that's a price I'll pay willingly.
I'll take the job. This logger, where'll I find him?
Around. Last I saw him, he was drinking away his pay. Said he had to honor his dead comrades.
Okay. Okay, we can talk to the witnesses. Oh, he's over here. So do you only get demonetized if you don't have... Yeah, so like anything copyright, it'll straight up get flagged. But that's the thing, like some games that you play, they actually include a setting in the game where you can toggle that on and off, so that if you know, if you're streaming or you're playing a game or you're making a video, it'll turn the music off, but it'll still keep the game audio on. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, like there's some games out there they don't have that setting, so it'll just flag the video.
Welcome, traveler. Drink with me, you cocksucker. Fucking knock back a few so's my
Damn, bro, he called us a cocksucker.
Them up good, but I don't know what it was. Don't know who or what to curse.
Talked to one Breen Hotch. Told me all about your comrade's death.
No liquor. We tried to explain some horror was prowling the forest. He refused to believe it.
He's hired me. Wants me to find the beast that attacked you and your friends.
Is that so? Well, I take back what I said. Good man, Breen, though a halfling.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
We were making our way out of the forest, loaded with wood like pack horses. All of a sudden we heard a bloody howl, like a wolf's. Pack leaders. We legged it, but then the cartwheel got stuck. Magnus Rector hollered I should run to the hut for the crossbows, so I ran. Come back to the woods. bloody ploughing massacre. Couldn't tell me mates apart.
Thanks. Really helpful, that.
Kill the bugger, will you?
That's crazy, guys. All right, so we gotta go to the woodcutter's hut where they were staying. All right, so we'll pull up the map. We'll see where that's located. I think after we do this Witcher contract, we should get to level 17. Okay, so we gotta go way over here. That's crazy, guys. He called us fucking a cocksucker. I don't remember him having a cock. Yo, he's definitely a little intoxicated. Just letting it all out. That's the thing about this game too. Like they don't give a fuck, bro. There's no filter. I think that's the one thing I appreciate it. There's a lot of like humor. Oh, you know what? We couldn't hit up that oh, screw it. Yeah, so I don't remember KCD2. Fred, I don't remember if that music was like I would have to go back and check the streams to see if some of them got flagged. I think a few of them might have, which is what it is. Like I said before, like I would rather, you know, if you guys are watching it, you guys are able to hear the music. But I can't remember 100% if like some of the music was flagged or not. Like I'll be honest, most of the music so far in the game for this series, like I haven't, like it hasn't been flagged at all by YouTube. Yeah, by YouTube. So I think most of the music in this game is pretty legit. Because I think CDPR did the same thing with like Cyberpunk. They put a lot of music in the game that's like they had the rights to. Okay, so we're gonna go in and I don't know what oil we need because we don't know what the hell monster we're fighting, but I want to go. All right, we'll hold off on consuming anything until we know what the hell we're actually fighting.
Logger's hut. Need to find the spot where they died.
Okay. So we got a cart tracks right there. Check that out.
Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road, probably towards their clearing.
Cool. So they took the road. They left the hut. I think those are neckers. They sound like neckers. I don't think you guys can hear him. But I can hear him on the headset. Oh, there's the cart.
There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big.
Got footprints right there.
Wounded dwarf tried to flee, bleeding heavily. Clawed the rock. Must have been angry and strong.
So it's got claws.
A dwarf went this way.
Wait. So there's tracks right here with the blood. Then we got footprints to the right on the path. Oh shit, it's a body.
Deep wound on his back. Bled to death.
Damn. Poor dwarf. Trying to do his fucking job, man. Just make an honest living. And he got mauled by a fucking monster. And bled to death face down.
Roots pinned this one to the ground, so hard he suffocated. Everything says
Oh,
Leshen.
it's a Leshen. Oh my god,
Must have
dude.
arrived here recently. Need to find its totem.
Alright, I gotta say, the
Leshens. Should find some near the totem.
The Leshens might be one of the freakiest monsters that we can fight in the game. Alright, let's see here. Relic. Here we go. That shit is creepy as fuck, guys. Look at that thing. Like, imagine, like, walking through the woods and you see that shit. Okay. Leshens dwell in dense... Okay. So the one we're actually fighting is called Kernan. So we need dimeridium, or we need relic oil, and then we need igni. So we are gonna slap yeah, we gotta upgrade our relic oil. I will slap some of that oil on here. We'll swap to our dimeridium bomb. We could go with the dancing star, the fire bomb, because that, you know, it is weak to fire. So we'll probably have to swap it between dimeridium and dancing star. And then I think what we'll do for our decoction, we could go cockatrice. We'll get like an extra all alchemy creations can be used an additional time, which is pretty useful. Taking damage raises damage resistance up to an upper limit. I might go with Griffin. Guys. Consume that. Screw it. Okay. Is it hard to fight? It depends. It depends. There's different variations of like the Leshen in the game. But I think it depends on like what level you're at and like what gear you have. Because I remember, you know, a couple of the playthroughs I went through the game, I struggled pretty heavily with this specific type of monster. But I think too, like if you know, like you have knowledge of like the monster and like how it fights. Like if you go through the game the first time, you might struggle because like you don't know, you know, what the monster's doing per se.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail.
Oh shit. But I would say it can be a little it can't be a tough fight if you know, you don't have like specific decoctions or oils or potions, or you're not at a specific level. But we're about to find out.
Ordinary ravens looks like.
So we gotta
No sign of a
find.
totem.
Gotta find the Leshen's totem.
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail. Lo and behold, a Leshen's totem.
There's the totem.
Now, to destroy it, ought to piss it off, make it leave its lair.
All right, so we're gonna use Ard. That's crazy. We just piss the shit. We're gonna piss the fuck out of it. Piss it the fuck off. Yo, it's so crazy. It's so creepy. I think it's one of the creepiest damn monsters you can fight in this game, like for real. This shit is crazy. Shit. Fucking crows, man. Yeah, fire's crazy. I'm gonna switch to Dancing Star. I just feel like it's too good. Oh fuck, man, they brought in the wolves. I forgot it calls in like...
Oh, come on.
Damn.
The good thing is, like, we have that Griffin decoction, so the more damage we take, our damage... Yo, what the fuck? Oh, these fucking crows, bro.
Show me what you got.
Gotta switch to my silver sword. I mean, really, dude? They call it in more fucking wolves? Oh my god, bro. How can I use Dimeridium? Fuck it. Oh, let's go, baby. Oh, now we gotta deal with this shit. Yo, where the fuck is this elf coming from? That's crazy. I mean, I'm not complaining if he's trying to help. What the hell? I appreciate it, man.
Bloody weather.
Yeah. Bloody weather. That's funny. So, I mean, it isn't like, granted, like if we were like 5 levels, if we were at like level 11 and we were trying to do this, it would be really tough. I mean, because you could see like that fight was really annoying. Like you got the crows that are like flying at you, then he can call in the wolves. And then on top of that, like he's and he has the ability to kind of like vanish and then reappear in different areas. So yeah, like if you were at level 11 and you tried to do this, like it would be a bit of a struggle. I actually have a merchant right here. What the heck? Let's go over there and look or see what that merchant has to offer. I know we got to come over here and grab that diagram, so we might do that. Did I play KCD1? Excuse me. Yeah, I played KCD1. I didn't finish the game. I didn't play it here on the channel. But I did play the majority of the game. But for whatever reason, I never finished the story. I don't know why that is, but which is kind of crazy because I know the DLC in that game is pretty solid. Oh, it's a bunch of freaking non-humans.
It's you! I'll never forget you. I must thank you once more.
You know me? Where from?
We met long ago in Broccolon.
Possible. I can't say I remember.
No surprise, you were badly wounded then. If not for the Dryad's care, it's unlikely you would have survived.
Long time ago. So long it feels like it happened in another life. Maybe that's not so far from the truth. Be glad to glance at what you're selling.
Okay. It's got a book. We'll buy that. Buy that. So, let me see. We have that. Okay. So, I mean, apart from like food and a couple runes, like nothing unique. So oh, we got the Balestian trophy on Roach. So we get a 5% bonus to our experience for fighting monsters, which is pretty cool. Damn, dude. That guy's fucking puking all over the place. Okay, so we're gonna head over this way. We're gonna try to hit up these 2 question marks because I think there was a diagram for one of the Witcher armor sets that we gotta try to nab. So we're gonna head that way, and then we'll go back to the cunny of the goose, and we'll try to collect our reward. As far as some of the names of the inns in the game are pretty good. You went to a nice restaurant today, but people in the bathroom were having. I mean, I guess like. I mean, I would say that's pretty common, but. Yeah, like like if it were me, dude, like I'm not in any rush to fucking do it in a public bathroom. That shit is disgusting. Like especially at a fucking restaurant, man. That's disgusting. Man, there's some weird shit going on over there, bro. Got a couple repair kits. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I think if it was like at a club, you could be like, all right, I mean, it's still disgusting, but like, or a nightclub, like it's still disgusting as fuck, but like you could understand it. But like if you're at a restaurant and everyone's like, you know, there's food involved, and yeah, I don't know, it's a little too much. I mean, it's just that's gross as fuck. In fact, I would probably say some shit. Like if I walked into the bathroom and I heard it, I would be like, The fuck was that? So I don't know. Okay, so there it is. Feline crossbow. So we got a crossbow. Okay. Our mage's notes. Kian has enlisted with the Flying Stag as a guard of sorts. A hefty sack of Novigrad crowns convinced the captain to lodge me in his cabins. All is going according to plan. Oh, we forgot to read the other fucking maps that we bought. The School of the Wolf. Damn it. Okay, so we got part 5. Let's take a look at that real quick. We got part 5 for the wolf gear, which is in Felon. Dude, that's way the fuck down there. Oh, it's actually there, and then... Oh, it's way over here where that fiend was prowling. So at some point we'll have to go back that way. Okay. Yannisy, what's going on, bro? What's going on, man? How's your day going? I appreciate you for hopping in, man. Always hopping in the streams. I know we were playing State of Decay 2 earlier, bro. Got a State of Decay 2 stream in. I think that's a dragon, guys. Just from like the screech. Yeah. All right. We are gonna equip an oil. Fuck. Yo, what the fuck? I guess I missed that shot. Let's go, baby. That was too damn easy. Orc was a little busy today. Do you ever work OT, bro? Are there times where like you leave like a little later? Like if it's like extremely busy? But I hope you could, man. I hope you're able to kind of like decompress a little bit. De-stress. Make some time for yourself to do something fun. Yeah. I mean, Fred, if I heard that shit, bro, I would have said something. Like, it's just nasty. Like I said, like I could understand, like if you were at a nightclub and you hear like, you know, people getting it on in the bathroom or some shit. Like I mean, I would get it, but like at a restaurant, bro, like what? That's disgusting. Not no OT. What do you work, like 45 hours in a week? Or like 40, 45? All right, we're gonna head back to that guy. We're gonna get our reward for taking down that Leshen. 49. Damn, dude. Do you ever think you'll leave anytime soon? Or are you kind of sticking it out for the time being? Fred, what did your girlfriend say when you I'm assuming you told her. She was probably like, that shit is disgusting as hell. And we got a full-blown thunderstorm. But yeah, appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. I feel like we're like smack dab in the middle of, I guess you would call it like Act 2, which is Novigrad. Or maybe we're close to the middle of Act 2. We're approaching it.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
I killed the Leshen that attacked the lumberjacks.
Oh, that's wonderful. Grand even. I'll have to find some new loggers, but there's no shortage of folk looking for work. But can I be certain no other Leshen will show?
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a Witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes. Well, your due reward. I'm not the kind not to pay for a job well done.
Farewell.
Okay. All right, please tell me we got to level 17. We should be able to... There it is, baby. Okay. So I don't think we have another slot open. I think we got to get to level 18. Yeah. And then I think what we'll do... try to figure out... Try to start to craft our Geralt. Try to figure out what kind of style we want to go for. I believe eventually I'm in the grind mode right now. Hey, I feel you on that, man.
What?
Just kind of taking advantage of the opportunity.
Got anything interesting? Got anything interesting?
Alright, that's bugged.
Farewell.
What the fuck? I'm gonna meditate real quick.
Move it.
Probably was wondering what the fuck was happening. Okay. So, all right, we gotta wait. Yeah, we still gotta wait a couple days, and then we gotta go return to Hattori to get our sword. So I think what we'll do now. I know we got a shit ton of treasure hunt diagrams that we could collect. If there's any nearby, let's comb through these real quick again. I know we did that earlier, but if there are any nearby, one thing that I wish that they added to the game was the ability to sift through the quest, all the quests that you have from the the map. Unfortunately, we got to go back to like the quest menu and then flip back to the map. Okay, so we have so we got one way over here, which we'll hold off on, and then we have one way up there. We got part 1, which is actually relatively close. It's right over here. We got part 3. Just way the fuck down there, and then north of the city. Okay, we'll hold off on the treasure for now. What I think we will do is we'll hop back into the main story. So I think we're gonna go and let's see. Broken flowers. I think we gotta go up to like a little plaza over here. So I think what we'll do, we'll hit up this notice board and then we'll make our way back up that way.
Hey, yeah.
Love how it, in the game all the people around Novigrad are so rude. I mean, I guess it's probably accurate in terms of like a city vibe. People just don't give a fuck. Not everybody, obviously, but yeah, Fred, you can still watch streams that have been obviously you guys won't see if like a stream's been demonetized. I mean, it does get to a point where like YouTube could pull like a video off YouTube if it's like,
Thank you, Witcher.
you know, something they deem that is against like their, you know, the privacy, you know, what should we call it? But like you guys could still watch any of the videos that have been demonetized. Like for instance, I was talking about Death Stranding. Like a lot of those streams got, you know, demonetized. But you guys are still able to go back and like watch them if you want to. It's nothing that like, okay, like they, you know, there's copyright music, so like YouTube's like, all right, we're not gonna you know, showcase it on the platform, you know what I mean? So it's not like if you know, if they detect copyright music, they're not gonna flag it and then they remove it from, you know, YouTube. I think it's just like if I like do something that breaches sort of the you know, the policy here on the platform, you know, they'll remove the video, but nothing like. But like I said, I don't think a lot of the Witcher, I don't think any of the Witcher live streams here have been demonetized. I mean, granted, like I don't make money from any of this shit.
You. Yes, you. You got water on the brain.
But I think a lot of the music in this game is owned by like CDPR. Unlike with the Death Stranding, there was a lot of music from like third-party artists. Okay, so we got a couple things. Got a quest, haunted house. We're gonna visit the haunted house again. I think it's the one that we went to. We found Corinne. Yeah. Okay, so we'll head back that way real quick. Check it out.
What a freak. White one. Take a gander over.
That's crazy as fuck. If anybody's threatening to kill someone over 2 video game characters, that's some wild ass shit, dude. I know, like, the whole Yin versus Triss thing is pretty heated. All right, that's locked. Lovely. But it should never get to a point where someone's threatening to kill another person. That's crazy.
Well, you wanted braids. But I didn't want my hair pulled. Can't have one without the other.
Like, that's truly astounding, bro. Like, sometimes the internet can get, that's why I try not to stay on, like, social media and the internet as much. Like, you can see some crazy ass shit, bro.
Witcher. Kareen, look who's come.
Live here together now. Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil's as scary as they paint him. Or her. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
True that. True that. That's cool, man. That's a good outcome. So obviously, like, if you guys watched, been following along, like, we could have kicked Sarah out of this house and, you know, gave the house back to the owner, but we decided to keep her or allow her to stay. So I guess she's rooming up, or her roommate is now Corinne, who she was haunting. That's pretty cool. Reddit is unhinged sometimes. I don't dabble too much in Reddit, bro, but like I'll hop in there from time to time, and I do know, like, it does get a little heated. But I don't think I've ever seen someone threaten to kill another person over, like, a dispute about 2 video game characters.
My wife's mum's an old succubus.
That shit is wild, bro. I don't know why I called Geralt. I mean, Roach. What did that guy just call his mom? An old succubus? There's some pretty funny shit that the NPCs say in this game. Well, we walked past one guy and he was like, "I fucking hate whores." I'm like, damn. That guy's going through some stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. So we're starting to get into, like, the fancy, the rich part of Novigrad. We're no longer in, like, the slums.
Witcher. It even sounds.
Oh, my bad, lady. Shit.
Non-humans exhibit a natural inclination
An old succubus. Alright, Festival of Nilfgaardian Culture cancelled. Notice of the death of Joachim Schwan. Warning to the clever fuck who's taken relieving himself on my door frame every night. If you're reading these words, pay attention. I purchased the top-notch dwarven crossbow at a market. That's crazy. Someone's pissing on this guy's door frame. Announcement concerning items of a magic nature. The production, possession, or sale of any magic items whatsoever is strictly forbidden. Yeah, so it seems like they're coming really hard down on, like, you know, the magic and or shit like that. Did we get any quests from that? I don't think we did. Okay.
Drunk troubadour. She never lies about serious matters. Some storekeeper told her the corpses
And her
were
lad
fresh.
deals
A
fisting.
storekeeper. Another trustworthy source. Everyone in Novigrad.
Alright, we're gonna go talk to Molly first, I guess, which is right here.
Easiest way. Well, I believe there's something to this. You yet see.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
This is a guy
And
from
how? Imagine this, Louisa.
early in the
Emperor
game.
desired a chat with the Witcher. I too was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Oh, so we can travel with them, or we can just find our own way. We'll find our own way.
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
I'm trying to remember where that actually is on the map. Alright, we're gonna meet the Baroness at the Vegelbud residence. Oh, that's way the hell over there. Okay. Alright, so we'll have to head that way at some point in time. We could probably actually hit up this notice board on the way over there. Okay, in the meantime, we'll go talk to the other two women.
I'll have it for you next week. I was here last week, and you also told me
Geralt of Rivia, our savior.
This week is the next week. Rumors.
This week is
Okay, so we got Marabella and we got Rosa Var Atra.
Never rains, does it? It pours.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Have you heard? The witch hunters have burnt Erebus at the stake.
Now we found a poor eccentric
Alright, looks like she's over here. She like a teacher?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Alright, we'll be polite. We'll be courteous.
It won't take long.
Be a dickhead and like interrupt. Yeah, that kid sounded like a full-grown adult. That guy talking mad shit. Alright, I could meditate. That should be... We'll just do that.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Wrote a poem about you.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Damn, alright. That was You caught that too, Fred?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Like, I wonder how many women Dandelion has been with. Like, it seems like an outrageous amount. Like, he gives 0 fucks. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Rosa Varatra. Before we head out.
Just look at the freak.
Damn, lady, why you gotta be so fucking... I mean, this place is, the place up here is really nice. Can I just walk in? Oh, it's locked.
Maybe so. Both misses. What do you want?
On the new swordplay instructor.
Rosa Varatra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Alright, we're gonna play it,
Realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
we're gonna sneak in pretending to be a sword master.
Not to hurt the little miss. The ambassador. Follow me.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Or like third swordplay. I mean, it almost gets to that point. For what I remember.
you're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Alright, we're about to beat that ass. Oh shit,
How
maybe
long
not.
You gonna make me wait? What? Lost your nerve?
Damn, dude.
I win.
No way, bro. She just fucking
There's
whooped
not
our
one
ass.
competent
Oh.
instructor in this entire city.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
I'm looking for dandelion. Actually, what's exciting about it?
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge, tracking then facing down beasts, sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
You're not bad with a sword. I mean, shit, yeah, I mean... She was just like hacking and slashing, though.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
She wants a rematch, but you won. Yeah, she just hacking and slashing, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Come on, come closer.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Damn, she over there talking shit. I mean, I guess she didn't win, so she can talk shit.
Rat it! You're quick! Stop floating and fight! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Yeah, she's actually blocking that.
Lost your nerve?
Fight! Rat it! You're quick!
So she getting fucking battered right now.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Let's end this.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Damn, alright. Well,
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind.
oh, they're fucking twins.
Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Damn.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Interested in politics.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor and his cohorts.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Oh, so right now, like, neither, like, the Nilfgaards or, Redania control, Novigrad. But at some point, like, they'll probably, one of the factions will probably try to take it.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Damn, bro, what the fuck?
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
And she was trying to get some, guys. And then the sister interrupted. Okay. Okay, so let me take a look at the... Okay, so we gotta go meet up Gotta go to the Vagelbud residence to push the story again. So I'm gonna go all the way over there. I guess on the way over there, we'll hit up this notice board. We'll see if there's any quests in the area that we can do, any Witcher contracts, and then we'll head over there. Actually, before we go, I think we can... There is a Gwent quest that we can do. I think we gotta play the lady that's in charge of the... I'm blanking on the name of it. I think it's called... Let me see. The Passiflora. So we gotta win a unique card from Marquise Serenity. Third sword is just a meme on this channel at this point. It really is, bro. It really is. I'll have to get like a little like a little emoji or something in the for the chat. Geralt's third sword. Obviously, it can't be an actual picture of you know what, but
Folk are afraid to leave their homes.
so this is essentially like a pleasure house, I think. Hence the graphic pictures on the graphic pictures on the wall.
White Wolf, welcome to the Passiflora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes.
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
which was...
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, two halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
So the, staff hasn't changed since then?
Oh, of course it has. It does so incessantly in this business. Burly Berthie married a merchant. Ella struck out on her own. And you'll likely find Cerise praying at the temple. I alone remain. So, shall I summon the girls? Just remember, this is a decent establishment. Pause to yourself to start with. And our girls are well-mannered. The range of subjects they discuss in detail, I myself find it daunting.
Okay. Let me buy something first.
Actually, I'd just like to buy something.
And we're just gonna play Gwent. I'm gonna buy these cars. We got one for the Scoia'tael faction. We got a commander horn. We got a catapult. Okay.
I'm curious. You play Gwent?
Certainly. Though for high stakes exclusively, of course. In fact, the game would be exceedingly boring without the risk.
Okay.
Up for a round?
Why, yes. Let's play.
So we'll see if this is challenging. I think we should... Let's try to beat her in one try. We're gonna put some of these cars over here. Okay. Alright, so she's using Nilfgaard, which is interesting. That was a fucking terrible... Oh, that's a terrible draw, guys. Oh, no. I'll be honest, I don't think we can win. Based off of that draw. But we're gonna try. I wanted to save that card, but fuck it, we're just gonna play it. Okay, we're gonna pass. We're gonna win the round. We'll get a card. Because if you play as the Northern Realms, you get a card if you win a round, which is nice. I was kind of hoping for a spy, but take it. Question is, do I pass or do I play? Play. Actually, I think, yeah. We might actually win this. Nah, I just fucking jinxed myself. How the hell? Dude, we got so lucky. I'll be honest. Like, we got lucky. I thought when he pulled that spy, we were going to lose.
I believe this card belongs to you now.
Know any other players willing to stake rare cards?
In Novigrad, Siggy Reuven's collection is famous. You really should challenge him.
Okay. Siggy Reuven. So, the next person that we got to play... It's not even showing up in the log yet. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna head out of Novigrad, guys. We're gonna head over to that estate. Horror makes you think of the game Total War Rome. Hey, that's actually a fantastic like franchise. I used to play like Total War games like all the time back in the day. There was actually a cool there was actually a mod for I forget for what Total War game, but it was like a Lord of the Rings mod, and it was like it had like Middle Earth. It had like all the factions and shit. It was pretty cool. But yeah, man, I love those types of games. I'm blanking on the name of that mod. Okay, so we're gonna head out this gate. I think there's actually a diagram for one of the armor sets right here. I'm just gonna put a marker down. We'll head over there and see if I can find it. What's your first ever game? My first ever game? I think it might have been on the Nintendo 64. It was either GoldenEye on Nintendo 64 or another, I can't, there was some other game on the Nintendo 64, but I'm pretty sure it was GoldenEye.
Thing is punishable by death.
Greetings.
But what about you guys? What was the first game that y'all ever played?
How much do you need?
What makes you think I need a loan?
Tain't a man that don't from time to time. And you don't look nor smell flush with coin.
Just so happens I'm doing fine at the moment.
Then maybe you'd like a look at what the less fortunate have forfeited.
Fang, what's going on? I appreciate you for hopping in. How's your day going so far? Yeah, man, we got jumping into this fantastic game. Have you played this game before? So this guy's a loan shark.
Show me what you have in stock.
What is that? Change your life, a handbook. I guess we'll buy that.
What would you say to a few rounds of Gwent?
Okay. So we got a card for the Nilfgaard faction. We actually got the guy that we just encountered. Pretty decent card. We're gonna stick with the Northern Realms for now, though. I feel like I like the combination of some of the cards in the deck compared to like Nilfgaard. Okay, so he's got the damn monster deck, which might be a problem. Yeah, it's definitely a problem. That's so crazy, man. That's the one thing about the monster deck that's so hard to play against. Okay. I'm gonna pass. I don't think we have a choice. Alright, we're gonna put that commander horn down. Alright, we're gonna use Yennefer to pull. We're gonna pull that archer back out. Because we get that, if you place the card next to... Place next to a card with the same name to double the strength of both cards. Yeah, I think it's a necessity to have the Frost card when you're playing the monster deck. But unfortunately, we didn't get one off rip. Okay, so we're gonna use my commander card or leader card. Oh, this shit's fucking crazy. Let's go, baby. There it is. I was holding on to that clear weather effect card just in case. Okay. So apparently there is a treasure or a diagram somewhere over here. There it is. Feline silver sword enhanced. It's kind of crazy because they hide that ladder. So I'm sure, like, I remember the first time I played this game, I was trying to figure out where the fuck that diagram was, and it was driving me insane. And then I spotted that ladder Going up to that door.
Come on, Roach.
Okay, so we're gonna head out, guys. We're gonna go over, make our way over to that mansion or estate.
Let's go.
A long ass freaking journey. But yeah, appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I feel like after we do this, we'll be able to meet, I'm blanking on her name. The chick that Dandelion actually likes the most. Gotta go right. Oh, this is the little halfling
Hey, look at this one.
farm. We attack the wild hunt hound. Actually, I guess while we're here, let's check to see if, because remember last episode we tried to help these kids out. Yeah, they're actually over here. That's cool. Can I talk to her? So she actually took the kids in. That's cool.
Come on, Roach.
I know she was like a little hesitant to bring them in.
Let's go.
Okay, so I think this is the town with the notice board. Yep. Alright, we got Beekeeper Wanted. Caution, folk, watch out for them vagrants from Berlin. Seeking merchants for partnership. Families recently entered the cheese making trade. Gardener Wanted. Okay, so there's not really any like quest from that.
Giddy up.
But it probably revealed a couple locations that we could go and like. Oh, I guess it didn't. Like a few question marks I thought were gonna pop up on the map. Who am I romancing this playthrough? I'm probably gonna go with Yen. Probably gonna go with Yen. What the fuck? It's blocked off. I just think, hopefully, I know people get fucking heated about that, but I think in terms of the grand scheme of things, like it's just a natural fit for Geralt. I just like that ending in the game because I've done multiple like obviously I played the game multiple times, but that one just it just feels a little bit better, like in game.
Well, another freak. Sick of it.
Be gone. Sod off. Be gone.
Oh, we gotta go back that way. Yeah, I mean, not even like going off like the books or the lore. I just think like how they stay, like just the different endings in the actual game. I just kind of like that approach, or I like that ending compared to like some of the other ones.
We meet again, Witcher. Yeah, managed to get here. Truth be told, hard to miss an estate this grand.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvrand's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Oh yeah, we're definitely doing that. It's not even a question.
Why not? Wouldn't mind
get a
seeing
free
your
saddle.
knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
I think we're gonna go with the Zerrikanian Bay.
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Okay. Always make it so she comes to Susan because she's. Yeah, I think that's that's the ending I'm referring to. I think that's just the best ending for Geralt. Especially kind of like wrapping up like his story, you know what I mean? All right, we're gonna have to pull up because our stamina's about to go down all the way. Oh, this shit is crazy. Yo, stamina my ass. This horse does not have any stamina.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Superior racing saddle.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Okay. Hey, well, we got a saddle, guys. Let's go. I'm probably going to equip that real quick. Alright, so we got 50 stamina. And the one we currently have equipped is 40. So yeah, we're definitely going to go with that one.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Ran into Tom McKay. That's pretty cool, man. I'm glad you're I'm glad you're getting to experience that stuff and meet those people. I know you got that signature yesterday, which is really cool.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Yeah, that's not what's going on.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Sister?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember, she's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Yeah, I don't...
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Yo, it's crazy, like, Dandelion's his game, though. Like, he be fucking talking to everybody. Like, every single chick.
Thanks,
and
Molly.
then he just ghosts them.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Alright, so we're gonna consult Zoltan. We can return to Novigrad on our own or go with... Okay. Well, I think we'll just go back with them. He's such a kind guy, but he signed my case. Damn, that's crazy, bro. So you got a signature for both of the main characters from the game. That's pretty cool, dude. Were they doing like a meet and greet, or you just like stumbled upon them? Because I feel like it's too much of a coincidence that you met them in like a span of a couple days.
Washed your hair lately? Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Okay, so we're gonna go back up that way. It's Priscilla. Oh yeah, that's right. That's her name. Priscilla.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Oh, they were doing some stuff at the studio. That's pretty cool, bro. I wonder if they were doing like some like DLC or some shit.
Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Yeah, maybe they're I wouldn't say like they're working on the third entry in the game, but that's cool that you got their autograph.
Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas' will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
Ah, I forgot about this. But that's crazy, dude. That copy of that game definitely went up in value. And now that you have both signatures. Oh, you're only a few miles away? So are you gonna be staying in Prague until Sunday, or are you gonna like go to a different city? Let's play him and Gwent, and then I'm gonna ask about these artifacts. Because I think there's like a whole side quest that we can do.
Playing a few rounds of Gwent.
Okay. Alright, that's not bad. It's not a bad draw. We'll go Kira. Staying until Sunday, but then I'm coming back. Yeah, you want to live there? Even with all the shit that they do in the bathrooms? Now, I know we talked about it in yesterday's stream. I don't know, like sometimes like I'll go and visit a place and I'm like, damn, I could see myself living here. But then like after that whole like I guess the whole vibe wears off, like the whole traveling vibe. You'd be like, oh, you know what? Actually, you know, I don't know if I want to live there. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe that's just me. Not every single location. Obviously, there's some places I've you know, visited where I'm like, yeah, I could definitely live there, but I'm gonna pass. Fuck it. I'm gonna pass. But that's a long ass ways from home, dude. Alright, we're definitely gonna lose this shit. Fuck, dude. Alright, we lost.
Welcome back. So,
Alright, we're gonna play him a game. Play him one more time. I think we just kind of got a
less controversial.
Okay draw.
A few rounds of Gwent.
Okay, we'll go with that. We got a spy. She'll play to start the round. Man, he's actually got some pretty good cards. Alright, we're gonna play that spy. Oh, dude. Oh, that's crazy. He didn't pull that fucking... I guess he pulled the one that we had played. Trophy Castle was cool to... Yeah, I think that's very iconic. Like, even if you don't know, like, just the way that that castle looks is pretty cool. I think it would be cool to kind of go around Europe and look at like all the old landmarks, structures and stuff. But I know you love KCD too, so KCD too, so I know. I mean, that's got to be a really cool feeling. To go to some of the places from the game. Not only that, but then to get the signatures from the voice actors. And this guy is putting up a fucking fight. Holy crap. Yo, this guy is whipping our ass right now. We're gonna lose again. Unless we get a spy right here from winning. Oh, that is so fucking clutch. I mean, I guess, he's gonna play that spy. We'll take it though, because the card's worth 9. Only problem is he's got 6 cards now, which is insane. I will play that one, and then we can play the spy. No!
Welcome back. So, interested in some of Aramas's mementos after all? They're still for sale.
Bro, we could have fucking won that, and I'd put the damn Commander Horn on the fucking... Oh, God, dude. I'm such a fucking idiot.
To matters less controversial, wouldn't mind playing a few rounds of Gwent.
That's crazy, man. That's so crazy. Oh, man. All right, come on. Come on. 3rd time's a charm. 3rd time is the charm. We'll play our archers first. Alright, he's gonna play that spy. I thought he was gonna hold on to that. Or he's gonna play that shit. I'm gonna go with Torrential Rain. I'm contemplating passing and losing the round or trying to fucking win. We'll see if that pays off. Oh, God, dude. Yo, it's crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. That just fucking saved us. That card. That's crazy. I might just play the spy. Fuck it. Please be too good, guard. Please, please. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. That's definitely not good for us. I think we lost. Oh my god, dude. who the fuck is this guy, bro? Like, who am I playing right now?
Welcome back. So, interested in some of Arames's mementos after all? They're still for
No, I
sale.
want to beat your ass and fucking Gwent, bro. Like, like what? He's got like the strongest deck in the entire game.
Wouldn't mind playing a few rounds of Gwent.
Fuck. All right, we're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna try the fucking Nilfgaard deck. I was asking Tom K about what they're working on at the moment. He said they're still working on some of the. Yeah, that's what I figured. I feel like it was too soon for them to be working on like the next entry into the franchise. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I know some studios allow you to come and they allowed you like go in and tour the facility. Obviously, it doesn't happen like all the time, like every week or anything like that. But that's cool, bro. It's cool that you got to have a conversation with him. Man, you got the inside scoop. So how long did you talk to him, Fred? Like, did you, I'm sure you were trying to pick his brain about a lot of different things. I'm just gonna pass, fuck it. Like, bro, who the fuck is this guy, man? This shit is absurd at this point. He's gonna pull that card and then pull another one. That was such a shitty draw. Like, absolute shite. Let's go, baby. I think we won finally. Holy shit. Let's go, baby. Finally. Oh my gosh, guys. What the hell?
Welcome back. So, interested in some of Arames's mementos after all? They're still for sale.
All right, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew? You could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Aramis live?
had a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
Okay. Interesting. Potion of Clearance. Returns all ability points spent to develop abilities to the available pool. Okay. Lizard figurine. We got a jade figurine. Old wine from Toussaint. And the curious cases of Virtuos Vega. Okay. Interesting.
Farewell. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it.
Oh. Okay. So... Oh, we got a couple quests. Okay. Search residence using your Witcher sense. Where the fuck is that? Oh, that's way the hell over there. Okay, so we'll have to do that at some point in time. And then the nobleman statuette. So we're gonna go talk to Triss. Okay, we'll go do that right now. Before we go and talk to Zoltan. Go and talk about that. Hey, that's cool, Bling Bling. That's really cool, bro. So are you guys gonna be chilling, watching movies?
Well, another freak. Pam param, pam pam param, pam param. Oi, cocker!
Actually invited for a beer. It's one of the nicest guys I've ever met. That's cool, man, because I...
What happened, kid?
They...
Hey, wait.
The fuck are you talking about, kid?
The Grey Git.
Oh, hell no, dude. Oh, hell no, guys. Y'all about to fucking get hacked up. Oh, we chopped that guy's head clean off. Holy shit.
Rumble time!
Fuck did that kid go?
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them. It even sounds proud.
No, but that's cool, bro, because, like, I know, like, sometimes, like, people... Well, I guess you could say famous people like that are, not really down to earth, but...
Yes? Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
The fuck? This shit is like leaning to the side, man. That's crazy. The whole house. Yeah, I think for me, like, one of the voice actors or actors I would probably want to meet from like gaming is, would probably be like Roger Clark, the guy who does the voice acting for, Arthur Morgan. I think he did such a fantastic job that I would probably want to meet him. But that's cool, dude. I'm glad that you got to meet both of your, or two of your favorite characters.
Yes, Geralt?
See, you kept the Rose of Remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
Yeah, she's a little sassy.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here.
Okay. That's crazy. So is it an actual, like, human?
Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine and stand back.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous.
In Allen, Dwana, ar Ice.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion.
He just called her a
Where am
succubus. That's crazy.
So Coral enchanted him. Just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
Damn, bro. He switched up that fast.
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad? Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton
as youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here.
Yo, what is that armor protecting? Y'all see his armor plate? His breastplate?
Paid the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along
Like, what is that
fine on his
protecting? That shit is like the tiniest bit of armor. It was made for like a little kid. Okay. Alright, so we finished that quest. Which is a weird freaking encounter. Bro, he straight up was calling Triss the fucking succubus. He was ready to go at it. Okay, so I think we'll hold off on this one. We're gonna go meet up with Zoltan real quick. Probably be able to see Toby at Warhorse. That's cool. So you're actually gonna go to the studio tomorrow and like tour it, take a tour. Hey, maybe he'll be able to give you like inside access, man. Actually, before we go any further, can I craft anything? We can do a decoction. We can do a Leshen decoction. All right, so we have a portion of the damage dealt by enemies is reflected back on the attacker. That's actually kind of crazy, man. So, like, if we get hit by somebody, they're gonna take the same or a portion of the damage that we received. And then we need to craft up a bunch of this stuff. We gotta get a cave troll liver. We need to get some hops. What we actually need, we need to craft some alcohol. We need cherry cordial. Actually, before we go over there, there's an alchemist right here, or herbalist. I'm gonna see if he has any. Oh shit! It's nighttime. All right, never mind. Market's closed.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Yeah, my guy, that guy getting real deep. He's like, nothing hurts as much as life. Have I ever watched the YouTuber ESO? Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos. I know he does like the... he's the guy that does like most of the videos where he'll show you like where, you know, specific things are at in the game, like essentially like a guide. Like he'll be like, you can go here, you can find this loot, you can find this weapon, you can find this shit. I think I know who you're talking about.
How are you keeping it, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old one?
Damn, he actually cleaned this shit up compared to before. Alright, we're gonna put those in there. Actually, you know what? We gotta craft the griffin and swords. Two, 246 damage. So what are the ones that we currently have? What kind of damage do they do? Alright, so the griffin swords do a little bit more damage. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna backtrack real quick. We're gonna go hit up Hattori, see if we can get the griffin witcher swords crafted up, and we're gonna swap them out.
A good one to you, young man. Hair's all a grey, but by your face and straight back, I know you to be in your youth.
Greetings. What do you sell?
Herbs, young lad. I've all sorts gathered near about. You'd be surprised what useful plants grow by the roadside.
Not that surprised, actually.
Monk's hood, for instance. Lovely blossom. Soothes aches and pains with just a handful, and you could poison a whole family. Very useful plant.
Yeah. What else would you recommend?
Have a look, young man. You seem learned in these matters, so I'll show you my special stock from under the counter.
You just might have the herbs I need.
Okay. What the fuck is that? It's got a exclamation point. Bundle of burdock. Guess we'll grab that. Oh, he's got a couple of manuscripts. Oh, we're definitely buying those. All right, we'll go with the enhanced full moon. Increases maximum vitality. We have enhanced white honey, clears toxicity and cancels all active potion effects, which is beneficial. All right, for the superior golden oriole, we need Cubrith, which can't do at this moment in time. Oils. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get some cherry cordial. We gotta craft up some more white gold in order to brew some of these ingredients over here.
Take care.
You watched him since he started? Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos. Like typically I don't like to go and watch like guides on how to play games because I want to like experience them for myself. But like if I'm ever like playing a game and I'm struggling to like find something, I would like, you know, YouTube it and his videos will pop up. Yeah, he's got a shit ton of videos though.
Greetings, Ipier.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Alright, we're gonna craft.
Listen, would you craft something for me?
We're gonna craft the Griffin Silver Sword. We're gonna do the Steel Sword as well. And then we're almost at level 18, so we can enhance it. We'll just have to get the ingredients for it when that time comes. Actually, while we're here, let's offload the stuff.
So long.
Okay. And then we're gonna equip those, so let's compare. All right, so it does a little bit more damage compared to the ones we got. We got a plus 5% boost to our sign intensity. And then we got plus 20% bonus experience from monsters. That's crazy. Yeah, we're definitely going to equip those.
I'm bored.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
Damn. Or is she trying to get it? Okay, we're gonna put these swords in our stash for the time being. They served us well. It's time to move on. Is that an owl?
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could be. 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much I note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
Let's hear him.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenford Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. Made her stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones. Tried to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know of a human woman, but that would bore a dwarf at last to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Must be her.
Priscilla. Slums of Novigrad have a lot of prostitution. Bro, there's so many of them. It's crazy. Like everywhere you walk, like you can find a prostitute.
Why wasn't she on the list?
Miss Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
All right, we're gonna meet Zoltan in the Kingfisher Inn after sundown. Okay. What's the morning time? We could just meditate. And then head over to the Kingfisher. But yeah, he definitely cleaned that tidied up the inn a little bit. Speaking of prostitute, there's one right there. Oh shit, my bad, lady. I like the different like aesthetics to like the districts in the game. They all have like that unique vibe. Like the slums compared to like, you know, the nobles, and then, you know, there's different parts of the slums.
Worth seeing.
So fucked up once. Blood came out of the ears.
What the hell? Dude, you need to go see a doctor, bro. He's got blood coming out of his ears.
Ah, here already. Come on,
That's
let's
crazy,
find some
bro.
arse rests.
Some
Should
crazy,
start soon.
crazy ass shit. So that's Priscilla.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy,
Zoltan.
of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Yeah, she's got a good voice, guys. I think that's a song about Geralt and Yennefer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's... Any music in this game is so good. Hey, that's straight up facts, man. Fuck is that?
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back
Oh,
in
is that the
White
lady
Horse
from the... White...
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Damn, what the fuck is that lady's problem? We actually saved her. Back in White Orchard.
Music. Music.
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
I don't know what the hell that lady's problem is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Ah.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
The fuck?
Not here. Come with me.
Oh. Ah, she's trying to be a little conspicuous.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Shit up.
And I've not seen him since.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wedding to Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
It's like the heist was a bust.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
I was about to say, bro, what?
You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Looks like I gotta rescue Dandelion again.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Okay. Alrighty, guys. So we gotta go to a bathhouse and talk to Siggy Reuven.
Heading back to the Rosemary.
But yeah, man, she had a really good voice. Really freaking good voice. But I know that song was about it was about Yennefer and Geralt. Never understand why that lady doesn't like you for helping her out. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like even back in in White Orchard, like she just lost her shit and got mad at us, and we were trying to fucking help her. She got her head smashed in on the table. And technically speaking, it was Vesemir who intervened. We didn't actually intervene. It was Vesemir.
Do you see red in trouble, sir?
I was seeking to get you drunk, madame. You would make me drink until the death.
Okay, so we're gonna go over to the bathhouse. Get Junior.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuben will have time to see you.
Wanna bet?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Ciri Reuben cordially invites you to join him. I'm Happen.
Happen. That's his name, Happen.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Why do we gotta leave our fucking clothes? I know it's a bathhouse, but...
You'll make this robe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Okay. I don't know about that. Damn, look at all the Geralt's scars, dude. That's crazy. Oh, he's fucking ripped. Damn, bro, her titties fucking just right out.
Well, you know.
Damn. That's one way to be greeted.
And then we sent the body back, offering dish and extended.
Weaver's is bigger. He's hung like a horse. Clear that you've not seen.
That's crazy, bro. Everyone's got their damn...
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye.
So it's like all the freaking like leaders of the underground.
Your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here?
Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
Bro, he probably thinks we're like, oh shit. She just got fucking...
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
He's like, what the hell is he on about? He doesn't know that we have like Witcher senses.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Bro, I like this fucking dwarf. Oh shit. Ow, you bitch.
What? Lost your nerve?
I wait for the fucking strong attack, dude. Should have just won. I don't know. I was being impatient. Stick to my signs and just take it slow. Dude, what the fuck? Fuck you.
Let's end this.
Dude, what the fuck? Dwarf always makes you crack up. That's what I'm saying, dude. The writing in the game is so good. Like, with just like the character development, like even with like a small character like the dwarf, there's like a little bit of a comedic element. It's like, this is my first fight with my dick hanging out. That shit's crazy. Dude, what the fuck? Why am I so bad at this game, guys?
Shut up and fight.
This guy's just... Dude, I...
Ever fight a witcher?
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Damn, I think we're involved. I mean, it kind of does look sus, but...
How are you, Reuven? Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad?
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time in Zerrikania, matter of fact.
What did you do in the desert?
Sought oneness with nature. Magical place, really. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respected citizen, and who knows, someday, maybe even a town councillor.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my arse for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Oh, shit. Personal matter, he's gonna help us find somebody.
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Oh, that's good.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
Okay. Where will I find Junior?
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg'd be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Colleagues aware of your past.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them our partners if we built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
So obviously, like, I've never played like The Witcher 1 or The Witcher 2, but like Geralt has run into this character before. And he used to be like a high-ranking official for Redania. But now he's like undercover. And he's got like a whole new like persona.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
What's he own? Where's he strong?
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell.
Hemmelfart?
Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Casino, where is it?
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Okay. So we gotta go.
I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
So...
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Okay. Oh, we actually have more dialogue. Master Spy to Master Criminal, interesting progression.
From Master Spy to Master Criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
You in contact with Radovid?
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without
Damn,
a trace.
dude, that's crazy.
If I've any luck, she's finally eating
He fucking
dirt.
took her eyes out.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Damn. Oh yeah, we could play him in Gwent. I forgot about that. Let's do that. Let's do that real quick, and then we'll ask him
Gwent?
I do. Gwent's
about
like politics,
Dandelion.
just more honest. Care for a game against an old master?
Okay.
Yeah, let's play.
About to whoop that ass, bro. Okay, I think we might go. Let's go with Northern Realms right now. It's not a really good draw. I feel like like a good draw requires like me to have like a spy or like a medic. But our leader card negates his leader card, so that is a bonus. I wonder how many Gwent rounds we've actually played so far in the game. I'm sure we could like look that up somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna play the Torrential Rain. Hopefully he doesn't have a clear. Alright, he's actually got a pretty strong deck. Fuck. I'm gonna have to pass. We're probably gonna lose this one, but... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we lost. Alright, we're gonna forfeit.
Know what? You should really stick to killing monsters.
Damn, dude, you been talking all that shit, bro.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Time for a round of cards?
Ah, yes, sure.
Yeah, let's play.
Alright, come on. Give me a good draw. Come on, baby. Let's get a good draw. Alright, not too shabby. Ooh, that's not bad. Definitely better than the last one. He's got Dandelion, bro. He's got... That's such a cool, like, Dandelion card. Where he's killing the dragon. It's the portrait from the inn. Rosemary and Thyme. Alright, so he's gonna pull the spy. Let's see if he plays it. So he's not gonna play it. That's crazy. The Dandelion card like doubles the damn... I mean, obviously because he has a commander horn, but... But yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. Okay, so... Man, I wish I had a fucking Frost weather card right now. I'm gonna play this Torrential Rain just cuz. I'm gonna try to save my siege weapon. I'm gonna have to win this round. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to play that. It's not an ideal card. I was hoping for a medic. just gonna pass. Fuck it. Like, really, bro? Like, damn, dude, that's crazy. He's got fucking... Oh, shit. I mean, he should have won. I mean, at this point, there's no... I mean, we can't play it out because he's gonna win. He's got 9 fucking cards.
Know what? You should really stick to killing monsters.
Alright, dickhead. Alright, we're gonna try one more time, guys.
What do you want?
One more time, but we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna try to use the Nilf...
Yes, sure.
The Nilfgaard faction.
Yeah, let's play.
Let's see if we get a better... Okay, so we got a medic. It's not bad. Okay, we'll go with that, I guess. We got 3 medics. And we got a decoy, which will be nice if he plays a spy. We can pull that and put it into our deck. Like that. And our leader actually negates his. Unlike the last round. Alright, so I'm gonna play the spy. Fuck it. Shitty freaking draw. Fucking guy, man. All right, I'm gonna play. We'll play Torrential Rain. That's crazy. He's got 10 fucking cards still. It's insane. Alright, I think we're shit out of luck right here, guys. Unless I play this horn. I should have saved that, but... Okay, we're gonna have to pass. We can't fucking play. Alright, so I'm gonna play Yennefer. We're gonna play this medic again, and then we'll play the spy. Of course, he's got a fucking decoy, dude. Like, that's crazy. I think it's game over. That's GG right there. GG. Yep. Oh, man, that's tragic. He's going to win the next round because we don't have cards. That's crazy.
Know what?
All right, we're going to try one more time. We're going to try one more time. We're getting our ass whooped. Absolutely waxed.
Time for a round of cards?
Ah, yes, sure.
Yeah, let's play.
I'm gonna swap those infantry out. Wait, what? Special card limit reached. I see. Okay. I can already tell y'all it's not going to turn out well. Unfortunately. You can just feel like when you play Gwent, you like when you get your initial deck, or when you get your initial, you draw your card, like, you know, almost immediately, like, if you're going to have a chance to win. All right, please give me a good card right here. We need a good card. I don't know why he would do that. Why would you do that? Question is, do we pass? Or do we keep playing? Because I still feel like he has some heavy hitter cards. Fuck it, we're gonna go. I'm going all in, guys. We're going all fucking in. Yep, oh, there it is. That's crazy. He's probably got a scorched card too. He's gonna burn my top. Bro, that's how you know I've spent a lot of time playing. We might have a chance. Might have a chance. He passed. What the fuck? Why would he pass? It's crazy. We just won. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Not bad. See, you don't have Estrad Tyson in your deck. Here, he's yours.
Thanks. Know anyone else I could win some cards off of?
I know an elf you might try. Got an excellent card in his deck. You'll find him beyond the city walls, where the Scoia'tael stragglers have their shanty town.
Okay. So we got another Gwent big city player. Let's see. A winning you card from a member of the Scoia'tael band. Oh, that's how... Okay, so that was where we killed the Leshen earlier. So we'll have to head over there and and win a card from the elf. But I think we're gonna end it there, guys. I was gonna go in and continue. I was gonna talk to Dijkstra again and find out what happened to Dandelion, or question him on the whereabouts of like Dandelion and whatnot, because he knows everything that happens in the town. Like he was he was a spy. So I think we'll hold off on that. Next episode, our next stream, we'll jump in, we'll continue pushing that quest, and then we'll kind of go from there. There's a few other things I want to try to get or kind of push to, apart from like the main story. I don't think we're gonna do the gangs in Novigrad. We're not gonna talk to Cleaver. So we're not gonna go down that path. But we're gonna try to do some of these other what's it called, the Aramis. We gotta go to his residence, which is like way over by Oxenfurt. So we'll head down that way and continue looking for some of the Witcher gear diagrams. But yeah, appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. I know there's a lot of you guys in here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. If you guys are, be sure to smash the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Drop comments. Let me know what you guys think about The Witcher 3. Are you guys excited for The Witcher 4? I am. You know, every time I get to see like the tech demo, I know it's just a tech demo, but you know, the fact that they did confirm that was you know, actually on the PS5. Well, I think it was PS5 Pro, so it might be a bit misleading, but you know, I'm excited. You know, we're getting closer to like The Witcher 4 coming out here in the near future. Probably, I don't know, maybe not next year, but 2026 or 2027. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. It's a lot of fun jumping back into this freaking magnificent game. Yeah, so Fred, I don't know if we're gonna be streaming tomorrow. Just because, like I said, I'm doing this part-time, and you know, I have other things in life that I have to tend to, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, but I'm only able to stream Monday through Thursday, and then if I have the option to, I'll stream you know, on the weekend, but it's just not a given. So I don't want to commit to like saying like, hey, I'm gonna stream, you know, Friday or Saturday or Sunday, and then I can't do it. But if we can, we'll get a stream in. We'll probably jump back into the altars, maybe The Witcher. I know we played State of Decay earlier today, which was a lot of fun. But next week is gonna be a big week, man. We got Death Stranding coming out. We will be playing the heck out of that game. I'm excited for it. I think we'll be able to jump in Tuesday because I have the deluxe edition. So I think we get like 48 hours early access. So we're going to be jumping in on Tuesday, I believe. I got to go look at the release date for it. But on Monday, we'll figure out something to play. I don't know if it'll be The Witcher or State of Decay or the Altars. We'll figure it out. But I appreciate y'all for hopping in. Fred Mac, man, you've been hopping in the streams, dude. I really do appreciate it. I know it's early in the morning for you too. You're traveling. So the fact that you're staying up watching the streams is really means a lot. Bling Bling. I appreciate you, man. I know you gave The Witcher 3 a try. That's what matters. I know if you're used to playing like, you know, mouse and keyboard and going to like a controller, it can be a little difficult. So at least you tried, bro. At least you tried. But you can sit here and watch me play and then enjoy the story, because I will say the story in this game is really magnificent. But you know, I appreciate y'all for hopping in. Yannisid, as always, man. Hopefully you're able to decompress a little bit, play some games, watch a movie. I know I didn't ask you, bro, but I don't know if you're still in here, but hopefully you're watching the Club World Cup. I know that's currently going on here in the States. Yeah, guys, there it is. There it freaking is. Another episode down. We made some decent progress. We're getting closer to level 20, which is what I'm trying to aim for, especially before we get to Skellige, because I want to get the. Let me see. I want to get the Forgotten Woven Armor. It's the armor from the Netflix TV show. We picked that up a couple episodes ago, but we have to be at level 20 to use it. So we're gonna try to grind to level 20 so that we can rock that. Yeah, guys, we're making some progress. But we're gonna end it there. We are gonna end it there. Like I said, if we're able to get a stream in this weekend, we will. But you know, more than likely we'll be back on Monday, and you know, we'll hop into some more games, and then you know, Death Stranding 2. So I'm excited. But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your evening. Take care, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one.